All right, folks, the world-famous Jones and Smith vlogs are back for another season, 2009-2010. We are here at the FedEx Forum in Memphis, sitting maybe, 5 steps from our broadcast location where we will be with you tonight. And 1-0, maybe not a win that people expected when they saw the list, Cleveland, but this is one they did. So 2-0 would be better than the 1-1 that people expect.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a game that obviously Toronto needs to get in terms of going to 2-0 that you talk about, Jonesy. But this is a game on the schedule you look at and said, all right, that should be a win, especially when you factor in no Allen Iverson tonight. So there's the news, folks, if you're looking for it. If you're wondering, is AI going to go or not? Our understanding is he will not play again. And I'm not sure, Jonesy, how long he's going to really be out. It sounds like it still could be a few games.
Yeah.
And the Grizzlies are a lot like the Raptors in that a lot of new faces, trying to get that chemistry going and build that up. But Toronto looked pretty good night one, and they've got to take that momentum and pounce on a team that got pounded by Detroit.
Yeah, it's interesting. No Allen Iverson. He did practice, though, at full speed for the first time, and they're targeting maybe Monday for his return in Sacramento. That being said, they got a lot of guys that can score the basketball. You look at a guy like Rudy Gay, O.J. Mayo, Zach Randolph on this team, but as Eric said, they're trying to put pieces together. Lionel Hollins, a no-nonsense, old-school type coach, so expect to see this team play hard because he's a guy that figures nothing is given to you. And there'll be an interesting dynamic there that maybe not too many people are talking about on the sideline. Lionel Hollins, in his second stint as the head coach of this team when they were in Vancouver, now in Memphis, he and Jay Triano were together in Vancouver. Lionel was an assistant under Brian Hill. Jay was a broadcaster, but still very much tied to the coaching part through his community work. So it'll be an interesting dynamic on the sideline with Lionel and Jay.
You know, and as we're sitting here on the court, people are wondering, are you going to do this every vlog now? Are you going to sit on the court? Well, it's an interesting dynamic here today, Jonesy, in doing this vlog. The arena is literally 30 seconds from the hotel. So we have the opportunity to stick around a little bit after practice, shoot it on the floor, and walk back. Most places we've got about a 10-15 minute bus ride or cab ride or something, but it's nice to be able to sit on the floor and take it in. This is one of the great buildings in the league. I know people are saying, Eric, you're always killing Memphis. That's the city overall.
The building is solid.
When I compare the city to Vancouver, it's not that I'm killing the people of Memphis, because the people here are fantastic. And the nightlife and the blues and everything else in Beale Street, you can't beat it. I'm just talking about the city as a whole and everything that has to offer when compared to a city tucked against the ocean, amongst the mountains in Western Canada, in Vancouver. That's why I say worst trade in history. But this building, you come here, maybe not for a Grizzly game, because that doesn't do well in terms of tickets.
Although I bet
you come
tonight,
for the Memphis Tigers, college basketball, this place is jammed. Great sightlines, a beautiful building.
I'll bet you tonight it'll be pretty crowded. It's early in the season, and while most people don't expect Memphis to be in the running come late in the season, it's still early, and there's a lot of hope and optimism still in the air. So I expect a decent crowd tonight, a Friday night in Memphis. The other thing, too, is you look at this team. If they can get a few wins, and you never know, the teams that aren't supposed to be in the running don't know that at the beginning of the year. And if they get a few wins early and all of a sudden start to feel confident, it becomes a different story.
And I'm looking for Antoine Wright to have another big game tonight, Jonesy, defensively. I'll tell you what, in honor of Antoine Wright and the job he did on LeBron, even in spite of LeBron's triple-double, I still thought Antoine Wright and the Raptors overall did a pretty decent job against LeBron, and obviously getting the win, taking care of the Cavs overall. You know, I'm paying homage to the Raptors and their victory by sporting my LeBron t-shirts, you know, saying, all right, here you go. I was witness to the Raptors knocking down the king. The worst team in the East right now, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They have some issues, and if you're Toronto, that's long behind you in the rear view, looking to go 2-0 tonight.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We got to get some lunch and get some work done.
Finally, for a change. It was a long night last night.